still are waiting for the early joiners because it's still 7 p.m. and we always give a few minutes for the late arrivers. Srinivasan, are you raising your hand? Do you want to ask a question? Srinivasan, you're raising your hand. Maybe you want to ask something? Okay. For all the joiners, please, if you can mute your microphone, that would be great. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know where that noise is coming from. Okay, just muted it. Hello, Bertrand. Happy to have you around. So we'll wait for still two minutes before we start. So don't worry for those who are joining. We have not started yet, and we'll soon begin this AMA. So Srinivasan, if you want to ask a question, feel free to ask it in the chat. I'll be happy to read it and also to answer to it. We're almost 50 people. 2 more minutes and we'll start. Just to give you a quick summary about what we'll be talking about. So obviously we will be talking about KLUB. This is the main piece of this AMA. We will also be talking about the new joiners, newcomers in the team of KLUB, and also some updates about channels of communication that we'll be using in the future. A few updates also about the testnet challenge that will be onboarding new validators in the ecosystem, and also why we're doing this testnet challenge, and some news about the keychain. But mainly we'll be talking about KLUB, about the roadmap, and when it's going to be released, when we'll have our soft launch and public launch. So happy to see that we are more than 50 people in this AMA. It's 7 p.m. and 5 minutes. And so we'll start. So I'm sorry, I don't know how to read Cyrillic alphabet. When we start our notes, so all the information about the testnet and the genesis will be shared in less than 24 hours, and you'll be able to. Cherjesky is drawing. So soon you will have some information, and everything will be shared in the Discord. So it's 7 p.m. and 5 minutes. We'll start. So thank you everyone for being here. Really happy to see some of our supporters and also newcomers, among them validators and also investors joining this call. I'm happy to see some names that I know and also some new names joining. So I know some of you, and actually maybe most of you, are on holidays and taking some of the time off the swimming pool to come listen to this AMA. To start, as I said, we've had two great recruitments that joined the Key Foundation and KLUB. One recruitment is Abdelhamid Barta, who is our now senior blockchain engineer. He was the EIP 1559 champions, tech champions on the Ethereum blockchain, and he was one of our early investors and also has joined the team now as a full-time senior blockchain engineer. He will be working on many of the topics that are important in the blockchain ecosystem, but also in the Cosmos IBC ecosystem and DeFi, bringing um, this bridge between traditional finance and decentralized finance on the keychain. He will be very instrumental in the future products, financial products that are currently being built on top of our chain and also on top of KLUB as a gateway for deploying capital in DeFi. We're very grateful to have him on board and to have him already very involved in building the next product that will soon be announced and be shared with you. One of our other great recruitments that joined KLUB as the head of operations and marketing is Florian Legris. So Florian Legris is a seasoned entrepreneur. He has created and sold a company. He worked with Rocket Internet, and he was the VP of Operations and Marketing at Star of Service. He's joining the organization to help structure and bring streamlined processes in the company and to make us more efficient into delivering more value to you guys. We're really happy to have Florian among us, and we already see a lot of value in the work that he's bringing. And we have some other recruitments coming in the few weeks, and we'll soon be announcing them too. As you saw, we are now preparing and soon launching an incentivized testnet challenge. The goal of this testnet challenge is to onboard new validators and to bring more decentralization in the mainnet. And to be able to do that, we have been working on processes to upgrade the keychain to the new Cosmos SDK that supports IBC. IBC is inter-blockchain communication. It is one of the best products and feature that Cosmos features. And it will enable the key assets to live around the Cosmos ecosystem and also to be potentially traded on Osmosis, on Gravity DEX, and other chains. So to be able to prepare this migration and this upgrade, we have decided to onboard new validators and also to incentivize them to join this testnet. Once the testnet has been validated, we will follow through with the upgrade of the chain. And to be able to communicate correctly with these new validators and this ecosystem, we have decided to centralize the communication on one platform, which is the Key Foundation server on Discord. So most of you guys have already joined, most of the validators have already joined the Key Foundation Discord. For all the people that are on Telegram and are willing also to participate to this communication, they can join on the Discord. For one also specific reason is that the Telegrams, Key Foundation Telegram channel, Key France, and XKI Price will soon be deprecated as official channels. They will still be there, but they will become non-official channels and community-led channels. So us as a team won't be present in those channels. We can be there. We can potentially see a question and answer, but this won't be the official channels of communication. The future official channel of communication will be on Discord. So everything will be centralized on Discord. So if you have some technical questions or some specific questions about the keychain, you will have to go to Discord to ask those questions. Our target for deprecation of those channels will be at the beginning of September. So at the beginning of September, the Key Foundation, Key France, and XKI Price channel. So XKI Price channel is already a community-led channel by Rob, who is here in this call. and the two others will also become community-led. Now, we're gonna talk about what all of you guys are waiting for. KLUB. One of the main feature and also specificity of KLUB is the fact that it is a tiered program. So for those who do not know, KLUB is a private wealth platform. It offers two things: a core banking service with a payment card, bank account with a crypto-friendly bank account, and everything that you can have and expect from a bank account. And the second part, which is an investment platform. The investment platform that gives you access to high yield, high risk products. Among them, obviously, you'll have crypto, but also you'll have other services, other investments like pre-seed startups, real estate, also equity pre-IPO companies. So many other products that will enable you to diversify your portfolio and not only have crypto, but also other products that you can be exposed to. KLUB is a tiered service. So this means that you have 4 tiers: the premium, titanium, black, and black elite tier. Depending on the number of keys that you hold, you will benefit from a different tier and then different services. So as you can see, this is the timeline of the growth of the levels. So the premium level, you'll have to have 10,000 keys, the titanium 50,000 keys, and the black 150,000 keys. And this value is as long as the key is below 30 cents. When the key goes up and upper than 30 cents, the number of keys needed to be premium, titanium, or black will become lower. So the number of keys to be in one specific tier is dynamic depending on the value of key on the market. As you can see, the premium, titanium, and black levels are not the single milestones. Between 2 levels, you have also a mid-level milestone. On each mid-level milestone, you will benefit, you'll have different perks that you'll be able to activate depending on which level you are reaching. You'll learn a bit more in the next slide. So these are the features that you can get access to depending on your levels. So it's categorized into 4 different sections. The first section is the banking features. So the banking features enables you to have a physical card, virtual cards, also to do mobile payments, but also you can do withdrawals, and you'll also benefit from deposit protections up to 100,000 euros in your account. So if you are a premium Visa debit card, if you have a premium Visa debit card, you can benefit up to 4 virtual cards, also mobile payments, and up to 3 monthly withdrawals in distributors. On the investment platform, what do you get as a benefit? You have access to KLUB's investment platform, but you also have access to Smart Yield on crypto investments. So basically, you'll be able to deploy your capital on DeFi protocols that are selected and also aggregated by KLUB. And you can also benefit from a feature of automating your roundups into XKIs. You also benefit from a feature services of insurance. So you have travel, medical, trip, flight, and luggage insurance just by being a KLUB premium member. The other part that is quite interesting also in KLUB is that we ally investments and also lifestyle. So you get different perks and rewards in your lifestyle. We have many partners, and the list of partners will soon be shared to everyone because we still are signing some of the partners that we're talking about. But some of them have already been shared, like Booking.com, also Rodster, which are companies that offer services that you guys may like to benefit from. So you can benefit from for up to 2% in key cashbacks on Club's partners. When you say keyback, that means that when you pay with your card with our partner, with this partner, you can have up to 2% that is paid back in keys. With your card, you also benefit from 0.1% keyback on all your daily purchases. So when you pay with your card, 0.1% of what you pay goes back in keys. And you can select 3 entertainment partners for which you will benefit 100% keyback. So there are some selected entertainment partners that you can activate, which are brands that you want to engage with, that will actually represent 100% keyback. So any payment you make, for example, with a brand, let's say you want to engage with Netflix, you have 100% of your subscription that is paid back in key. The other most important part is the investment. So some of the products that we offer you as private products and you can benefit from yield, we take commission on the yield that you generate. If you're a premium member, you can benefit from up to 10% keyback on the investment yield. So keep in mind that this is the most basic tier service on Club. The next tier is the titanium one. So the titanium will offer you more free withdrawals, so up to 5 monthly free withdrawals that are integrated on your card. You also benefit from lifestyle insurances. So basically, when you are a titanium member, you immediately benefit from smartphone and car rentals insurances. You also have a concierge that you can talk with directly from your app, and you have access to from your phone to legal assistance. So basically, I don't know, God forbid, you have a car accident and you need some legal support. So we can offer through a partner that legal support that you would need. So this will be integrated into the titanium visa, titanium level in Club.
Whoa!
So who is? Please, if you can mute your. Okay, I just muted you. Maybe he was just happy about the service in the that are offered in the insurance part. On the other part, you have the lifestyle perks and rewards that also are boosted on the titanium level. So you can benefit from up to 5% keyback on the club's partners, 0.2% keyback on every purchase made with your card, and you can get 6% keyback on 3 food and lifestyle partners. So basically, let's say you are a huge fan of Deliveroo or Uber Eats, you choose to engage with Uber Eats, and then you get 6% keyback on your orders with that platform. On the other parts, you have the investment yield keyback. You can benefit from up to 25% keyback on the commission that we take on the yield that you generate with the curated investment opportunities that Club offers. This is the second tier. We're not yet at the black card. The black card is quite interesting. So you can benefit from all the services that you have as titanium, but also as a premium. Obviously, Bartus, you're asking, so you do have the 100% keyback on entertainment. It adds up. Each level adds up with the previous level. So you get unlimited withdrawals, free withdrawals with your card. You can get access to club startups and syndicate deals. These are the very private investment opportunities that have very, very low valuation at the entry and have huge upside. So you can get access to these kind of opportunities when you're a black club member. You also get priority access to investment opportunities that the premium and titanium members have access to. And you have a personal access to investment experts that will help you shape the best diversification portfolio strategy. You also get the key automatic roundups like the two other previous levels. You also get more insurances and support, mobility on shared vehicles, dedicated 24/7 concierge, digital legal assistance, and also you get access to executive coaching. This is quite actually interesting in terms of service. I have benefited from this kind of service, and actually it's a very cool thing to be able to discuss with someone who actually supports you and also opens your eyes in your personal path. And we offer this kind of service to the Black members. On the lifestyle perks and rewards, obviously you get what the premium gets, what the titanium gets, but you also get up to 15% keyback on club's partners and 0.5% keyback on all your daily purchases with your Black card, and 6% keyback on 3 travel partners that you decide to engage with. Obviously, this adds up with the previous perks that you had as a titanium and as a premium member. Please, for those who have just joined, if you could mute your mic, that would be great. Thank you very much. Okay. You also get access to curated Black lifestyle experiences. Obviously, so club is a club, and basically you will benefit from some events that are organized by club, and these are curated lifestyle experiences that we will offer to the club members depending on the location. Some of you guys will get access to this. Also, as a club Black member, you get the opportunity to have for almost free, just paying a franchise, a premium smartphone every year. Every time a smartphone is out, you get access to it with a small charge of 10 euros per month. So basically, when you're a Black member, there is a new iPhone that gets out, you're able to get it from club for 10 euros per month. And this is a service that we offer to the club Black members. You also, for example, if you're based in Paris, obviously you know that club is based in Paris, and you know that club offers is primarily focused for now in like perks in France. You get access to our partners at Paris Country Club, which is a country club where you get access to some kind of very good amenities. You can have free access to it. Obviously, we're working into building these kind of perks in other areas of the world. But like we say, think global, act local, and we're acting locally in France. You also get access to the Black network and events that are organized by the community of club. On the investment part, you get up to 50% keyback on the commissions that we take on the yield that you generate with us. And this is massive because that means that you get a discount of 50% in the commission on the yields on some investment that could go 20, 30, 40x, which are the, for example, startups and syndicate deals. And this is a very, very interesting perk being a Black member. So we have talked about the premium, titanium, and Black levels and perks. What comes after Black? So after Black comes the Black elite level. So it is written that to be Black elite, you need 500,000 keys. This is true, but this is not the only parameter to become a Black elite member. Become a Black elite. So the number of Black elite members is limited to 100 members. And those profiles will be carefully selected, and there is a committee that will enable the access to the Black Elite level. So basically, when you get to the Black level, it will look on the app as this is the highest level. And if you get the invite to become a Black Elite member, then it will open a new timeline for you to join the Black Elite level. Before you get to the 500,000 keys to become a Black Elite member, there are some other milestones that enables you to activate more perks before you get to the level of 500,000 keys. So this is all in all, this is the Black Elite level. But what does it mean in terms of perks? You obviously get all of the perks that the Black members get, although they're quite boosted. So for the lifestyle perks and rewards, you get up to 30% keyback on the club's partners. And you get 1% keyback on all your daily purchases. And you get up to 100% keyback on 3 selected partners, whatever the partners that you select on the app. And there are some kind of partners that are reserved for the Black Elite members. You get also access to curated Black Elite lifestyle experiences, specific, unique experiences that are built by our concierge team. And you get access to high-end rental home selections that are offered with a unique discount to you guys as Black Elite members. These high-end rental homes are the kind of experiences that are quite unique in terms of travel. You also get access to a few hours of private jet services with our partners. We are partnering with Tag Aviation on this, and every month you'll be able to aggregate and to add some free hours of private jets. Obviously, if you have not enough hours, you're able to pay for the remainder and get parts of the travel paid by Club for you. You also get access to luxury yachts and premium cars booking. For now, the premium cars booking is only located in France with our partners at Roadster, but we will soon try to expand this offering to other parts of Europe. On the luxury yacht, it is an international service that will be offered to all the Black Elite members. You also get unlimited access to the Paris Country Club. Obviously, the other products similar to the Paris Country Club in other areas, you guys will get access to these kind of products too. And the most interesting part is the keyback on the investments yield commission. You get up to 90% keyback on the commission that we take on the yield that you generate with those private products. Obviously, committing to Club as a Black Elite member with 500,000 keys is a whole different experience in terms of keyback on everything that you do, but also in terms of luxury experiences as a Black Elite member. What we try to do is that any member that would be a Black Elite member would see his life upgraded by the features and the services that we offer. So how do we get there? When we get to the titanium level, we want to get to the black level. When we're a black member and we get that invite, we want to get to the Black Elite member. So obviously there are 4 ways to get more keys to get to those levels. You can use your club card. Obviously, we have integrated keybacks on all of those expenses that you can have. So just by using your club card, you get more keys. And by getting more keys, you can commit them to get to the next level. Invest. Obviously, investing and getting keybacks on the commission that you generate through your investments is a way of getting more keys to get to the next level. You can also delegate your keys. So already in the Club app, for those who have access to it, can delegate their keys and get, today we're around 25% yield on the delegation. And this is how you can get more keys the safest and quickest way on the platform. you can also obviously buy your way to the next level. You can buy keys. So obviously, the more you use Club, the more keys you receive, and the more keys you receive, the higher the level you can get to get to the next level and benefit from the next rewards. And I'm sure that most of you guys are going to ask me this question: when launch, sir? And I may answer this, but I'm just kidding. Actually, we have two launch phases. The first launch phase, which we call the soft launch, will be at the 13th of September this year, and we will be opening to 50 members initially until the 1st December, well, we will have opened to at least 250 new members. And starting the 1st December 2021, we will open up the gates to everyone who wants to get access to Club. But you can also expect to share some of your informations with us, because we do have a selection committee that enables us to let in only the members that actually fit the profile. As we said, there is a selection committee for the members who want to get into Club, and you'll have to fill a form, and that form will enable us to give you access the quickest way possible into Club. That's it. If you have any question, feel free to ask. We have 25 minutes, but if you can ask them in less than 25 minutes, that is okay too. But I'm ready to answer to your questions. Maybe we have not been clear on some points. You can type your question on the chat and I will answer. So Daniel, thank you. Very happy to have shared all of this with you guys. Yes, we will share this presentation. It will be public on a Medium post. Arthur is asking, could you elaborate once again how I can get in the club? So it's quite easy. You can get in the club by registering, and in the process of registering, you will have to answer to some questions that will enable us to understand what is your persona and how we can get you into club in the best way possible. It's like questions such as, what are your occupations? What are your current investments? Would you invest in this kind of product, etc., etc. That will let us understand what kind of persona you are. As we already said, Club is targeting the Henrys, high earners not rich yet, and also high net worth individuals members. And when you get to that point where you get that threshold of points that enables us through the automated selection committee to give you a code, then you receive a code. And then at that point, you just need keys, at least 10,000 keys to be a premium member. And then you have access to all the features of Club. I hope this answered your question. So Arthur, what about regulatory filings? Yeah, as we shared in a previous AMA, we have had many filings that were pending. They're still pending, obviously, because of summer. Everyone is on holidays, but we have got some great news from the AMF and ACPR. Hopefully, they will get back from holidays at the end of August. What our lawyers told us, this is for the PSAN. On the banking side, everything is actually validated. Now we are pending the pen test, penetration test, which is security audits, just to be able to go live. When I use the card, I pay in key or in euros. So you pay in euros. We will also implement other currencies. And also we'll be working on a feature that will enable you to collateralize your crypto to get instant credit line and literally pay with your card by having credit line from your crypto. So Scalper is asking, which way will we have to use to invest in Club, particularly sex index invest by using key or fiat or both? This is a good question. So basically, there are two kind of investments that you'll be able to do on Club. You will have all the crypto investments, and you'll be able to do those crypto investments either in fiat or in crypto. On the other side, which are the securities, you'll be able to invest in a company, etc., etc. I can't say much about this because this is a topic that we're still elaborating in terms of regulatory and partners. But these kind of investments will only be in fiat. So basically, if you invest in a startup, in a pre-seed startup, it will be in euros or in dollars. And the key is an asset that can be considered as an investment product that you can keep and let it grow. Or you can use it also as a loyalty token on Club that enables you to have the premium titanium black or black elite level. Very exciting roadmap. Thanks for your excellent presentation. Thank you, Jean-Habib. Very happy to have you here. Arthur, thanks. When the contest will start, from what I know, the team is working very hard to make the contest start. I have heard some information that they have almost finalized the Genesis file for the validators. So once the Genesis file is finalized, the contest will be able to start. Godzilla Trader, I'm actually into Key App as a beta tester. Will I continue to have access to it? So if you have access to the Club app, yes, you'll be able to continue to have it, but we will do a reassessment of all the members that are on Club, and depending on the selection committee, but I'm sure because all of the members that we have selected have been evaluated as members that could be Club members. So I think that yes, you'll be able to continue using it. When will the main Club app update go live? So obviously, technically speaking, we do use feature flags. So basically, there are many features that are already live, just not visible for most of you for regulatory reasons. But once we have the green light, those features will go live. So we will soon have a Club app update. You will see some things moving, but you won't see many new stuff in the app. Although a lot of things is actually moving in the background. So we actually try to push updates every 2 to 3 weeks. So there will be an update next week of the app. But I don't think that other than just like visual stuff that change, you won't be seeing many more features on it. Hugo is asking a date for another centralized exchange listing and for IBC integration also. Yes, thank you for the question. IBC, for those who do not know, is inter-blockchain communication feature. So once, as I said in the beginning of the AMA, once the testnet challenge will be finalized, we'll be ready to onboard new validators that will also be onboarded on this blockchain upgrade. The blockchain upgrade will upgrade it to the new Cosmos SDK that will give access to the inter-blockchain communication feature, and also enable us to open also pools on Osmosis and also in the future in Gravity DEX. So at the end of the testnet challenge, maybe a few weeks after that, we'll upgrade and get into Stargate. For the centralized exchange listing, this is not our main focus right now. We are mostly focused into building new features and also getting the V1 of the app live. But once the V1 of the app live, we will be working very hard to put key on other exchanges. So Victim is asking about SKI, which is a derivative for staked keys that will be used on all the Ethereum and also bridged blockchain. Sorry, the questions are moving too fast. So this AMA is just about Club. We'll be doing another AMA about SKI, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. Can you elaborate? So Daniel is asking, can you elaborate on the reduced XKI requirements when the price of XKI exceeds 30 cents? Approximately how many XKIs will be required to reach platinum black at that point? Is it a dynamic mechanism? Exactly. This is exactly what it is. So basically, to maintain premium titanium and black level, for the premium level, you need at least $3,000 worth of keys. The titanium level requires, um, oh, sorry. I think someone has just joined us. Yes. So for the titanium level, it requires 15,000 keys, which actually is $15,000 worth of keys. And for the black level, it requires 150,000 keys at 30 cents. It is obviously $45,000 worth of key. So basically, if key goes to $1, that means that you will need 3,000 keys to be a premium level and 15,000 keys to be a titanium level, etc., etc. So the more the value goes up, the less keys you need to reach those levels. So Max is asking, hello, thanks for the information. The question is, in which country are you going to exactly provide your services? Yes, so this is a very good question. So obviously we are focused in some kind of way in France, even though many of the services will be available everywhere in Europe. Obviously, with our banking partners and also with other service providers, it will be all around Europe, except the UK. Unfortunately, when they got out of European Union, we are not able to passport the banking features to the UK. But obviously, we'll do our best to have everything aligned with all the countries of Europe. So Anthony is asking, I'm sorry, but I didn't quite understand the up to 90% keyback investment for the Black Elite card. Does it mean a reduction of commission for delegating to Club Validator? No, it does not mean that. Let's say you invest 10,000 euros in a pre-seed startup that we have brought to you, okay? The amount of commission that we take on the yield that is generated is 20%. Let's say that startup does 50x. So that means that your 10,000 euros become 500,000 euros. That means 490,000 euros of a yield of upside for you. We take 20% of those 490,000 euros. That represents 98,000 euros of commission. But if you're a Black Elite member, that means that we will give you back in keys 90% of the value of that commission. So Vadim is asking, residents of what countries will be allowed to use Club initially and afterwards? So initially, it will be only countries in Europe, but we are working on some solutions to make it available all around the world. But it's not the main focus right now. The main focus is getting it out in Europe and then working on getting it all around the world. Jean-Habib Salvert is asking, will the features present in Club on BTC and ETH also be launched on the end of September? So what our lawyers told us about the PSAN is that on the beginning of September, we may get some good news. So if we get that good news on the beginning of September, obviously we'll be able to offer those features. But if we do not get them at that time, we'll have to wait to get the PSAN. Thanks for your answer. I have one last question. Is it in your strategy to give very little information and novelty in view of the future markets, of the current market, or will you in the future provide more information on the progress of projects? Thank you for this question. And yes, it is in our strategy to not give too much information because our main focus is on working very hard and also not pump things up without good reasons. Now we do have clarity on some dates and features and deliveries of the features. So when we get clarity, then we share with the community. Also, I think most of the people are aware of the situation that happened with some of the investors that dumped key on the market, and we actually had strong support from the community, and we actually are happy to see the key at current market levels to let you guys get in at low value levels before we go live. And I think that's a good gift for you guys. So Boris is asking, what about the Swissborg partnership? Still relevant? Yes, very, very relevant. We actually are talking about many topics with Swissborg. We'll soon share some stuff with you guys. Pavel, how often do you plan to conduct such broadcasts to inform the community more? You can expect at least one AMA every 2 months, at least one every 2 months. But I think for the next month, we will already have another AMA because we have something very, very interesting brewing. And I think that it may come end of September. Nothing to do with KLUB per se, but a very cool product that will be used by KLUB, but also will be open broadly. Big team. So as a key investor and hopefully in the future a clubber, what can I do until 13th of September? I just wait for news. As a key investor, you can stake your keys, buy more keys, and get ready for the 13th of September. Before the 13th of September, we will share a page where you will be able to share some information and get into the selection committee, and then you will receive an email if you're selected to get into KLUB before the 1st of December. Subti is asking, so when exactly you get this 20%? When will we hit time? Exactly. We do not take, actually KLUB, at the opposite from many of the investment platform, we do try not to take any commission if there is no yield. Actually, we do make money when you guys make money. We try to have an alignment of interest. And also, most of the projects and companies that we present to you guys are KLUB invests with you guys. So basically, we do believe in those projects, and we also participate into the round. So we only take the 20% when we hit the exit, actually. Hugo, can you talk about implement of the key buyback? I don't understand the question. If you could please elaborate, that would be cool. How do you see KLUB company at the peak of development? Thank you, Sekor, for this question. So for us, KLUB is more than an investment platform. It's a one-stop shop for you guys to build your portfolio and your exposition into like building and growing your wealth, but also a tool for a better lifestyle. Our goal is that anytime you think about investing, growing your wealth, and deploying your capital in great products, you open your KLUB app to see what is available and how you can get there. Also, we want to be there for all of the most important moments of your life and provide you the best services on this area. KLUB has been built from a pain that I have been living, which is many things are actually exploded and not centralized in one single product. And I personally believe that the way we're building the product would be one of the easiest way for you to build your wealth, to grow it, to maintain it, and also to enjoy the benefits of it. Dimitri is asking, today there will be some kind of announcement for testnet participants? Yes, today or tomorrow morning CET, there will be announcements, as I said. Vadim is asking, are you guys planning to launch some products on the keychain for larger audience than KLUB with lower? Absolutely. And this is why I said that maybe there will be an announcement in September. There will be a product that is related to key and may be used by KLUB, but open to a broader audience. So Am is asking, have you already integrated the income from KLUB on the key or the buyback? Yes, actually, just a part of the KLUB revenue has been used as a buyback, obviously, and most of the buyback will start when KLUB is open for the public. Obviously, KLUB had to buy back keys on the market because of the 230 members that were buying keys on KLUB. So this is how it happened. Secor is asking, that's great idea. Thank you. Okay, it's not asking. My pleasure, Secor. Happy to have answered to your question. So Srini Vasan is asking, how will we get the Genesis.json file to run the testnets, sir? Most of, if you have questions about the incentivized testnet challenge, please feel free to ask them on Discord. I'm not part of the technical team that's working on this project, so you guys will be able to ask all of your questions there. But I think that you will soon receive a communication that explains everything. Jeff Salvador is asking, are there plans for IBC integration and Osmosis? Absolutely. What I said 2 times now in this AMA, yes, the reason why we're doing this testnet challenge is for the upgrade with IBC, and also IBC is needed to be on Osmosis, but also Gravity. So we will be supporting all of the IBC features of the ecosystem. Wow, you had a lot of questions. That's actually very cool. Scalper, could you give an example why it would be more relevant to lock 500K key in KLUB whereas tag them? That's actually a good question. First, before you have to lock 500K key to be a Black Elite member, you have to be selected as a Black Elite member. So let's say you have been selected to get into the Black Elite thing. Being a Black Elite is not only about the API, but obviously having 90% key back on the investments that you get access to. Actually, one investment can reimburse 2 or 3 years of APY. But thinking about only the financial aspects of being a KLUB Black Elite member is not the right way of thinking it, because most of the value does not come only from the money that is generated, but also from the network and also from the services and the upgrade that you get as a Black Elite member. And this is what we're trying to provide to all the Black Elite members that have the chance to get to that level. So 500K keys is not the most important thing. It's everything that you get from being a Black Elite that is more important. So Vadim is asking, will you provide liquidity to Cosmos, Texas once IBC? Yes, we will be doing that. 5 more minutes. So if you have questions before this AMA ends, I will be happy to answer them. Is asking, do you plan to invest in crypto projects with KLUB? Example of the private sale. Thank you. Yes, we're planning to offer this kind of projects in KLUB. Absolutely. Subti, when we will be on BSC? So that's a good question. Actually, we have done 70% of the work integrating into the BSC, but we still have some things to be finalized, and we had some priorities that needed to be put, that actually pushed us to put the BSC integration on pause. But once we have finalized all of those priorities before, we will rework on the BSC. Don't be shy. We still have 5 minutes for your questions. So what do you mean with layer 2 of ETH as well, Bartuz? So Victim is asking, some people in France are really rich in crypto, but do not want to pay flat tax for now, so they are not rich in euros. So having 500K XKI is easy to get for some people, but do we need to be rich in euros? No, you do not need to be rich in euros to be selected. You actually need to be building and have a behavior of investment that actually make sense to you to be a Black Elite also member. You need to be able to deploy capital to be a Black Elite member, so that makes sense. Okay, Vartus Polygon, for example, not yet. These are not in our plans, but if it comes in our roadmap, we will announce it. Hugo, when key or club merch? We are actually thinking about key merch, so we will be soon. There will be an update on the website, and you'll be able to have access to some kind of very cool key merch. Hugo Doring is asking, will there be a way to collateralize our staked keys? Yes, Hugo. This is why we're talking about SKI, and someone asked about the SKI. We actually are working on this. This is a very important topic, and SKI will enable you to benefit from the staking rewards and also use it on DeFi. Oh, please, someone just joined us. If you can mute your mic, please. Okay, let's found it. Okay. Do you plan to set up offices in France? I take advantage of this few minutes. Yeah, we actually already have offices in France, and yes, so in Paris. Jeff Salvador is asking, what about upcoming partnerships with other crypto projects? So we already have a partnership with Swissborg, and we will soon announce some new things with them. We actually have had some quite a hard time with all the very filled roadmaps of everyone and calendar and agenda of everyone. Hopefully, beginning of September, we'll have some very cool things to share. Big team, I like that. Cool. Sikor is asking, are you considering something as an extension of your services? If so, what is it? I don't understand the question. If you could please elaborate. As an extension of our services. Kevin, do you think US residents would be able to be part of KLUB within 2 or 3 years? Yes, actually, that's a very good question. Hopefully, yes. Actually, we are getting more and more demand from the US people, and also I have some friends who are US, actually American entrepreneurs that actually would love to have access to KLUB. And I unfortunately tell them that they can't, but we're working on this topic, and hopefully it will be possible. One more minute, maybe one last question, and then we can wrap this up. When moon. Tarek. Okay. Thank you, Tarek. Go back to the Genesis 5, please. Sekor, you have already shown the services that you plan to provide to your customers. Do you have any ideas for expanding the number? Yes, actually, we will announce all of the KLUB partners, brands that you'll be able to interact with, and also elaborate more on some kind of services and who are the partners and how it works. After when Binance, okay, same level as Tarek. I think that when KLUB will be live, these centralized exchange will become something that we think of, and we'll be working hard on getting key on as many exchanges with liquidity as possible. Victor, they have to ask for a new invitation on KLUB website. No, please wait for the communication. We'll be sharing a link to everyone who already asked an invitation. You are in our CRM. We see you. Some of you actually send us one email every week, but you will receive a communication very soon that will enable us to prioritize you in the process. Larbi, Aneflus, thanks for all, also to Balti to be part of this project. Sikor, thanks for your answers. How's the application? So we are not working with the SEC actually, because we are not targeting US persons. So this is Ryan Maya who is asking. It's the AMF, and it's going well. AMF in France, it's going well. In a few days, I'm traveling also in Germany to meet our friends in Germany who provide us licenses for securities. And hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, maybe 2, 3 weeks, we'll have some very good news to share with you guys. Victim thanks you for anything. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. I'm always very happy to see that the community is growing and that also you guys show up for the AMAs. It's amazing to see you all here. And we're really, really, really excited to release the V1 of KLUB and to have you guys test it and also leave it. But this is a work in progress. The team is growing and we're building a lot of very cool stuff. And we're really excited to show all of this to you guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.